Happy Friday! Happy weekend! Welcome back to Blockchain Bites. It's been a while, but back to doing this, and today I had all kinds of different things that I wanted to do a bite about. But instead, I opted for this exciting one, which is called The Merge is Coming, and I'm just going to be reading a short little newsletter snippet from the Daily Gwei, which is Anthony Sassano's newsletter, the Daily Gwei. Highly recommend you sign up for it, and it's called The Merge is Coming. I think it's high time we start getting excited about it. It's still something that the market is so up in arms about. Big debate: will it happen? Will it not happen? When will it happen? What will it mean when it happens? So just wanted to take a little bite of time and go through this, because this will give you a good idea of what's going on and what the roadmap is, because I think everyone in the Ethereum ecosystem has to be laser focused on this. It's the biggest change happening to Ethereum and can put everything at risk or make everything play out like we're planning. So let's dive in. The Daily Gwei, The Merge is Coming. This is newsletter number 491. The merge has been all anyone can talk about for quite a while now, and for good reason. The largest upgrade in Ethereum's history is now just months away, but there's still a bunch of testing to do before we can safely deploy the merge to the Ethereum mainnet. So I wanted to give a brief overview of what this all looks like in today's piece. And here there's a quote tweet from Tim Bako, who's part of the Ethereum Foundation. Quote, Ropsten merge announcements. Ethereum's longest-lived proof-of-work testnet is moving to proof-of-stake. A new beacon chain has been launched today, and the merge is expected around June 8th on the network. Node operators, this is the first dress rehearsal. Alright, so the first public testnet to run through the merge transition will be Ropsten, and this will happen around June 8th. Once the transition happens, Ropsten will be a full proof-of-stake network, and no longer use proof-of-work to produce blocks. Though the funny thing is that Ropsten is actually being deprecated as a testnet right after it goes through the merge transition. After Ropsten comes two more public testnet merge transitions, Sepolia and then Goreli, though the infamous Rinkeby testnet won't be going through the transition as it is also being deprecated. While this is all happening, it's a good bet that the so-called shadow forks will continue to run in parallel. Before I move on to what happens after the testnets, it should also be noted that the difficulty bomb will most likely be delayed from June to August, which may push the mainnet merge out to early September. Estimates had it around mid to late August before the decision to move the bomb, though keep in mind all of this is my own personal speculation on timing. The main reason to move the difficulty bomb is because if it wasn't moved, apps on Ethereum's network would be experiencing 20 plus second blocks by the time the merge transition happened, which could result in some unintended consequences. For context, normal block times on Ethereum under proof of work are around 13 seconds, and will be 12 seconds post-merge. If all goes well with the public testnet merge transitions, it'll be time to get both the consensus layer, which is the beacon chain, and the execution layer, which is ETH1 today, ready for the merge. The consensus layer will go through the Bellatrix upgrade, and the execution layer will go through the Paris upgrade. These two upgrades get the respective layers ready for the merge transition. As I said above, my own estimates put the mainnet merge in late August or early September, but there's no official date just yet. It's also worth keeping in mind that if there are, for any reason, major bugs discovered with the public testnets, or if there are any coordination issues, then this would likely push the merge date out further. One last thing. It's important to understand how the merge transition will occur, as it's different to typical network upgrades or hard forks that normally use a target block number. For the merge, something called terminal total difficulty, or TTD, is used instead of a block number. Essentially, the TTD number is set, and then at some point in the future, when that TTD is reached, the merge transition will occur. This method was chosen instead of the usual block number method, or slot number on the consensus layer, in order to prevent any issues around miners leaving in mass before the merge, or attempting to do anything nefarious to possibly delay the merge. We are literally just months away from Ethereum finally becoming a full proof-of-stake network, and I couldn't be more excited. I've already gone through the implications of the merge in a different piece, though I still don't think most people realize just how monumental this event is going to be, for not just Ethereum, but all of crypto. I truly believe the merge will be one of, if not the most important events in the history of crypto. and we all get to witness it firsthand. The merge is coming. Are you ready? So that's this short little piece by Anthony Sassano in the Daily Gwei. I really agree that this is a big event for Ethereum coming up. And just to put things in perspective, the testnets basically, you're taking, today there exists testnets for Ethereum. If you're a developer and you want to test out an application without launching it on the main chain and paying real Ethereum, you launch it on a testnet. So essentially what these shadow forks and what these merge announcements are, you're taking these old testnets, well, not old, they're currently running testnets, and they are shifting to proof of stake, basically testing the proof of stake network on a regularly working Ethereum testnet with dApps that run on it in test mode, and basically trying to simulate as much as possible the actual state of the main Ethereum mainnet in a testnet mode. So that's what's happening, and it's happening. I think that's the main takeaway, that this is actually happening, and it's very exciting. It comes with the good and the bad, which is why we're going to continue diving into the risk factors and the different vectors for attacks and vulnerabilities that proof of stake has, especially in MEV and reorg attacks. And that's why we're focusing on that in the main kind of read-throughs that we're going to be doing. But until then, just wanted you to be able to focus on beyond the noise, beyond the chatter on Twitter or different crypto podcasts. The merge is coming. The teams are working on it. They're making amazing progress. Merge is coming.